Hello, everyone, and thanks for joining us. We get set to find out who will emerge from the Eastern Conference Play-In Tournament. Winner moves on. Loser goes home. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, plus reporting from the sidelines, Ali LaForce. Look at Orlando, considered the favorites.
Here we go.
What do you think they need to do to keep going?
Well, you have to play to your strengths. Don't allow your opponent to speed you up or slow you down, and stick to your brand of basketball.
Now here's Miller. What a tremendous game he played against Miami. And out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Here's Suggs. Pass to Bain. Picked it out of midair. Miller with it. Wagner picks him up. Hits the front of the rim and out. Carter finds Wagner. Suggs outside. Picked by Carter. Fires for three. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, in pursuit of the basketball, that extra effort paying off for Wendell Carter Jr.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Pass to Knipple. From downtown, it's rebounded by Banchero. Here's Orlando. First quarter, just over a minute played. Wagner, left side. Suggs, the pass to Bain. This one for three, and the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
In terms of two-way guards, Grant, Desmond Bain is as good as any. What do you see in his game?
Well, just look at him, B.A. Bain is so strong. That really helps him there on the defensive end. And offensively, a lights-out three-point shooter.
Here's Wagner after Charlotte's three-pointer on the other end. And the basket is good.
That's about simply playing hard. Wagner doing what it takes to find a shot in the interior.
Here's Ball, and the step-back jumper is good.
The defense was certainly a little late in reacting to the step back.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Jamal Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Coach told me, quote, "Our success defensively in this one hinges on how we guard LaMelo Ball." He continued, "Not only is Ball a three-level scorer, he's a top-tier passer with excellent court vision. And we've got to do our best to make him uncomfortable out there." Back to you.
Thank you for that, Ali. Here's Ball. Orlando making their last shot. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Wagner. The Magic have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
Boy, you see Carter Jr. use every bit of that 7'5" wingspan. Boy, he is tough to guard around the rim. Look out.
Miller outside. Banchero against Bridges. Can't connect from 14.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
And Suggs the bucket on the assist by Wagner.
You've got to be willing to get your shot blocked if you're a guard and you foray inside. Jalen Suggs, what a finish.
Pass to Miller. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And Orlando tacks on 2 more.
Yeah, this is a part of Banchero's game they'd like to develop here in the league.
Hornets trail by 5. Miller outside. Now here's Ball. Last game with 30. Back to Bridges. 5 on the clock. No good with the triple. The Magic have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Inside, here's Carter. Oh, wow! And he dunks it down.
What a powerful finish from Wendell Carter Jr. Man, he's off his feet in a hurry.
And here's Ball. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. It's Bridges on the wing. Here's Knipple. Rebounded by Suggs.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
Banchero passes to Wagner. Back to Banchero, and stolen by Bridges. Miller with it. He's picked up by Bane. Here's Diabate, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Looking at who's out there now for Orlando. De Silva's checked in for Banchero, and Black subbed in for Suggs. Magic leading by 5. To the middle. Here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
Know this about Franz Wagner. This guy very capable as a passer.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. Orlando making their last shot. White, good.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Wagner with it. Coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Pass to Bane. From deep. Nails it from 3.
Anytime he can, Bane is taking this shot. I mean, he is supremely confident from range.
There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter. Ball. Again, Charlotte.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
1:36 left to play in the first quarter. Black passes to Carter. Here's De Silva. Another shot. Got a hand on it. Hornets trail by 6. Stolen by Carter. All alone on the break. And the dunk by Wagner.
You love the opportunity by Franz Wagner to get out in transition, find success with an easy one.
And 1:01 left in the first. And timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
So for the Magic, Bataze's checked in for Carter. Banchero comes in for Wagner. And Richardson subbed in for Bane. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter here. And that one's good. White's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
This night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Here's De Silva. He's scoreless. Banchero the screen. Clock at 6. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
But with his bigger build, Banchero sets a solid pick, and then he quickly rolls into open position.
Here's White. Tipped. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Count the basket. And it's a 10-point Orlando lead.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Bridges outside. The kick out to White. Launches a three. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Wendell Carter. He's been the guy making things happen for the Magic. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this. And welcome back, everyone, to second quarter action of this NBA play-in game. All right, guys, what do you think about the Magic here in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Here's De Silva. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle foul.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
You know, Doris, it seems like point guards have more scoring duties than ever.
There's no doubt, BA, and why not take advantage if you have a lead guard who can both put the ball in the basket and set his teammates. The harder you are to guard individually, the harder your team is to guard.
The Magic making a switch here. Carter's checked in. So he gets them both. And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
That one goes in. White's got 8.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Black passes to Banchero. Here's De Silva. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by White. Pass to McNeely. Back to White. Beyond the arc. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Banchero in the post. Off target at the rim. Hornets trail by 10. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Back to you, BA.
Okay, Allie, good stuff. Again, the miss by the Hornets.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
The 3. The rebound by Bridges. The Hornets have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. White for 3. It's rebounded by Batase. Magic leading by 10. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's De Silva, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Shoots a fadeaway. That one drops for him.
Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
Hornets trail by 12. And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Orlando making some changes. Franz Wagner checked in for De Silva, and Suggs is subbed in for Carter. Brandon Miller's checked in for Charlotte. LaMelo Ball comes in for James. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Bridges. White for 3. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
Over to the wing. Now here's Batase. Tight defense on him. Now Banchero. Back to Suggs. From the arc. That's good. And it's Banchero with the assist. Banchero's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Suggs is so competitive. You knew he wanted to respond with that 3.
Now here's Miller. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Wagner outside. Pass to Banchero. There's the 3. From distance, Paolo. And something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And I'll tell you, that's the very last thing you want to see.
I just feel so bad for him. What he's going through right now, you just have to hope and pray that it's not too serious.
Carter, he's checked in for Bataze. Ball right side. Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got 5 rebounds tonight. Wagner up top. Carter on the wing. Pass to Black. Back to Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
What terrific move by the big man, Wendell Carter Jr. So much athleticism. This guy is cooking.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Down by 15. The 3 is up. Orlando with the rebound. And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
Miller outside. Pass to Bridges. Suggs against Ball. 6 to shoot. Here's Bridges. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Wow, not sure what happened there. Yikes.
Orlando making some changes. Wagner's checked in for Carter. Kane comes in for Paolo Banchero. And it's Desmond Bane in for Black. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Knippel's checked in for White. And the dunk by Wagner.
Well, that's what you call orchestrating the pick and roll. Jalen Suggs, yes, sir.
Hornets trail by 19. Miller outside. Back to Ball to stop the run. Rebounded by Kane. The Magic have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work to the inside. And it's the Hornets on the break. Knippel with a bucket. Knippel's got his first basket.
Well, you've got to see the whole floor. LaMelo Ball does exactly that, finds the open man.
Wagner outside to the right side. Wagner with a screen on Bridges. Pass to Bane. Takes a 3. And the three-pointer goes. Bane's got 6.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. So Miller will go to the free throw line. It's on Desmond Bane. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Magic.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Now here's Bane. 6 points for him. Puts up a 3. And Banchero with the bucket. And the assist by Wagner. Wagner's got his 4th assist with that last one. Hornets trail by 20. Miller outside. Back to Ball. From 11 feet away. And he hits the jumper for 2. He's got 6.
Well, you have to be willing to take what the defender gives you. LaMelo Ball gets into that mid-range, makes the defender pay.
Pass to Banchero. The 3. And another 3 for Orlando.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Miller. He's got 5. There's Ball with a 3. Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Suggs finds Banchero. Back to Suggs. Pass to Bane. Orlando moving the ball around. Kicks it out to Wagner. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bridges passes to Ball. Miller against Bain. Here's Diabate. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Suggs, the pass to Carter. Banchero outside. From behind the arc. Gets the three to fall. Banchero's got 18 points in the game. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Magic out in front, running away with it. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drums, please. And that's very enough for shot. Let's hear it from the participant.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Charlotte Hornets.
You can do everything else, but if you don't take care of the boards, well, you know what I'm going to say.
Your goose is cooked? You're in hot water? Any of those?
Where were you born, Ernie?
Checking out the circumstances for the Orlando Magic. They've got a good chance of landing that 8th seed position and avoiding seeing their season come to an end.
Those high stakes should keep them from sweating. There's nothing more dangerous than a team with their season on the line.
Yeah, momentum can shift. Anything could happen. They gotta finish strong.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And welcome back to 2K Sports coverage of the play-in game as we move to the second half of action. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
And welcome back to the action in the third quarter of this all-important play-in game. Let's send it over to the sideline for some news on Goga Batase. How's he doing, Allie?
Thank you, guys. I got a status report from Orlando's head athletic trainer. They told me it's a collapsed lung, a serious situation, and we're all hoping that he's okay. An injury like this removes any hope of a return tonight, and it's serious enough issue to make you miss more than a few games. Back to you.
Thanks as always, Allie. Appreciate the report.
What's remarkable to me, though, is how resilient players in the NBA are and the quality of the training staff and the approach they take in the rehab process. And that really helps accelerate the return to play, which is what every organization is trying to do.
Now here's Bain. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. And Banchero gets it to go. Banchero's got 5 points now this quarter.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
And the Magic shooting 76%. You don't see this often. And when it comes to adding sizzle to the steak, just watch LaMelo Ball, Doris.
I love that, PA. Certainly, entertainment is a big aspect of this young man's game. The fancy dribbling, the no-look passes, the range on his three-point shooting. He alone can be worth the price of a ticket.
Now here's Miller. He's got 5. Diabate. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Diabate's got 8.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
Banchero with a screen on Ball. Suggs, the pass to Bain. Carter on the wing. Outside Bain. Let's go with a three. Diabate grabs the board. And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed to the paint. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
At the line for the Hornets, Musa Diabate, taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Orlando leading by 21. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Shooting 1.
That's good from Suggs.
Despite his young age, we know Jalen Suggs has proven to be a tremendous leader. His teammates love playing with this guy.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Diabate. Here's Miller. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 5 rebounds in the game. And here's Banchero. Orlando moving the ball around. Lets the 3 fly. And that one falls. Now 10 for 12 with that make.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
LaMelo Ball at the line for 1.
One thing that impresses you about LaMelo, the way he reads defenses and makes the game easier for everyone around him.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Brian?
Looking to set the standard. Allie, thank you. Now here's Ball. He's got 9. A quick shot there. It's off target. Payne against Miller. Pass to Suggs. Banchero with a screen on Ball. Down low. Banchero finds Suggs. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Carter. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Yeah, just late help on the defensive side. I mean, just another breakdown for them.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
The kick out to Ball. Kept alive. Here's Miller. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Miller's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, just a great feel by Miller. Getting in there for the board and putting it right back up.
Suggs outside. Pass to Bane. Carter, a screen on Ball. Wagner for 3. Sinks it from distance. He has 7.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Ball no good.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Banchero outside. Pass to Wagner. That's good. And it's Banchero with the assist. Wagner's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now here's Banchero. And he's got 28 now. Kicks it out to Bain. Fires the three. Drains the triple. Bain's got his third basket on the night right there.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third-period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter. Oh, ball movement creating a great look. Every coach loves this.
Now the Magic with it. They're on an 18-7 run. Pass to Banchero. 4-3. And again, it's Orlando with a three.
And Banchero has some range already. I mean, I want to see him continue to drain these shots.
Now here's Bridges. Banked it in off the glass. Bridges has got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
The Hornets have gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Ball passes to Miller. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
Here's Banchero. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
That's not a bad shot, but this isn't really his shot.
And Miller the bucket on the assist from Knipple. Miller's got 11 points.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
To the inside, and it's slammed in by Carter.
Oh, terrific pass right there. Your teammate just walks right into it.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. For three. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Bain, the pass to Banchero. Shoots over Bridges. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Orlando ahead, opening up a huge gap. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And we welcome you back as we head into the fourth quarter of this decisive play-in game. Now here's Ball. Miller, right side. Now here's Ball. Black defending.
Now this is what you love about having length in the backcourt. That 6'7" frame. Go ahead and finish, LaMelo.
Pass to De Silva. Black outside. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's De Silva. Williams defending. Here's De Silva. Williams grabs the board.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
To the paint. De Silva throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Grant Williams. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Magic?
What a performance from beyond the arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
Well, the Hornets shooting efficiently, 50% so far. With a 9-footer. Ooh, nice shot by Miller. Miller's got 10 points here in the second half.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Now here's White. Salong controls the rebound and the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
The Magic have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Inside. De Silva with the bucket.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Defended by Wagner. Orlando grabs the miss. And that one is hammered home.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Here's Ball. Yes, it's good.
Always so much creativity to LaMelo's game. Terrific move off the bounce.
Now here's Black, guarded closely. Richardson, the pass to Black. Here's De Silva, back to Wagner. Fades and shoots. It's good.
Get into that mid-range bag mode. Wagner happy to make that work.
The Hornets have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Ball no good.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Pass to Richardson from outside the arc. It's hauled in by White. Richardson's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far to the middle. That won't go, making him 7 for 10 now. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Kane. Launches it. Richardson, no good. The open shot, White, it's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 5th assist in this one. The Magic have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Black. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Now one on Ball.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Anthony Black. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And he makes both free throws. Now Ball. Miller outside. Bridges left side. Drops in the layup for 2.
I'll tell you, if you're Miles Bridges, you take the easy shots inside when you get them.
Pass to Howard. Back to Black. Down low. Here's De Silva. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for a lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Yeah, sometimes aggression can overcome certain offensive limitations. You saw it right there.
Orlando with the ball. Black outside. Orlando moving the ball around. With the fadeaway. Kane misses.
No one near him on that one, and I'm not sure why he felt like he needed a fadeaway.
Offensive rebound. Count it. Good. Diabate's got 10 points here in the second half.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
And the layup is good off the glass.
How about the assist coming off the deck? What a pretty bounce pass.
Miller outside. Ball outside. And he knocks down the 10-footer.
I think one of the things that makes LaMelo Ball so dangerous is his confidence. The jumper is pure.
And he banks in the layup.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. Three-pointer. And they'll get another chance. Second chance shot. Again, Charlotte.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Howard. To the inside. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
1:43 left in the final quarter. Pass to Miller. From the top of the key, good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Magic.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
Boy, this play-in tournament sure has been interesting. After losing their first game, many weren't sure if they could pull it back together.
But they did it, B.A. They were able to pull it all together. And even though they're now going into the playoffs as the 8th seed instead of the 7th, they look like they've regained some confidence, which they're going to need in the next series.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Paolo Banchero.
Boy, he was really aggressive going after missed shots. That's how you win on the margins and have your team control the pace of a game.
Pass to De Silva. Fires the 3. Fires in the triple.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Now here's Ball. Miller outside. Three-pointer. The shot that time not on target. And here's Black. Lets it go from deep and count it. And there it is. The Orlando Magic come away with a huge win. And they had to bounce back from a tough loss in their first play-in game. So this truly was a season-saving victory.
And it takes a lot of mental toughness, B.A., to be able to shake off that loss. To come tonight and perform like they did is impressive.
And that's all from us. One thing is for certain. These play-in tournament games have added some late-season drama. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And now, time for our player of the game, Paolo Banchero.